I just want to make sure you guys can look at this. And since I have all three of you, I thought I'd grab you quick here. Can you do me a favor and check to see if you have access to my calendar? So how you do that is you go into your Outlook, go to my calendars, show all. Okay. You should see one for me. It probably should be up in my calendars area. It should say Eric Roloff. Does anybody not see that? Be up in here. Might be another one too, where you might have to go into people's calendars. You might see that instead. Does anybody see that? Just give me a confirmation if you do or do not see that.
Um, in my case, I do not see.
Uh, no, I click on your calendar, the one with your name, Eric,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it looks empty.
Okay, okay. Just a minute.
Oh, no, no, I can see it now. Yeah,
And do you
I
see
can
all the
see.
details? Do you see all the details as well, Carlos?
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Okay, so you have that for sure. Okay. I'm just going to share it, make sure that you have it. Let's see here. What else? I want to do. So we're going to do Alexis. And we're going to say you can view all details because, again, I don't care. And then I'm going to do Karina. Sure. Yep. View all details. Okay. So you, all three of you now should be able to see my calendar. Now, the reason why I want you guys to be able to see my calendar is because all of the PTO requests and different things that come in for different people come to my calendar. Okay. I want you guys to have the same access to be able to see that same information. So we can see here that Carl, no, you're not. You don't have PTO. Did you cancel this one or did you actually retake this one, Carl?
No, I've got that one.
What's that?
That one and Monday I have.
So 17th and
Yeah.
do you know I didn't approve those yet?
Yeah, you did.
I did. Did I really?
Yeah. Yeah, because you switched around the on-call even.
Okay. I just didn't approve them here. But yeah, I have to accept them. Yeah, which I did. Okay, so that's kind of like me saying, yeah, oh yeah, that's right, because everybody's off on this
Yeah.
day. Oh, we have to check to see who's going to be working. Oh, somebody is on call, so yeah, we're good. So yeah, so you guys should all see these items and everything on my calendars here. Now, if there's one, I don't know if I have one here that's so sometimes I will go and do this. If I have one that if there's one that has a weird lock on it, uh, so it lock when you see this, you won't see any of the details anymore. It'll show up as private. So I just made one private for the 16th in the evening, so you wouldn't see what the activity is on those. So that's how I yeah the sleep study that I have on Thursday. You won't see that one. It'll just show up as I'm not available and it's private, right? So can everybody see my calendar? Give me a raise your hand so I can get confirmation. Okay, Carlos, Alexis, Carl, Karina, can you see my calendar? Yep. Okay, good. All right. That's all I wanted to cover off on. So if you guys ever have a question about something that's on my calendar, you just go feel free to jump out and check my calendar and we'll call it a day. I don't have anything else for you. I just wanted to quick steal a few of your minutes so you guys all have the same access. If you need anything, let me know. Carl, I'll turn it over to you, my friend.
All right. So you had some VPN fun this morning, I see.
Yeah.
Is that going to
So,
affect me too?
well, do you, I guess the question is,
I didn't restart since Friday.
well, it doesn't happen necessarily on restarts. What happens, the symptom set is when you try to log in from a
Mm-hmm.
remote location and you try to go to VPN before you log into your computer. which is the way they tell us that we're supposed to do this. We're supposed to connect a VPN prior to logging into the computer itself. We don't all do that. I mean, I can tell you more times than not, I probably log into my computer first, then use AnyConnect to log into the VPN afterwards.
Right.
When I do an actual restart. But I had some issues where I did a password reset this morning, and when I tried to, I did a password reset, I got into my computer, and then my network was acting really weird. So I tried to do a restart, and then in most cases, when I do a restart, I will log into the network first. Then I'll log into the VPN first, then I'll go in. Well, because I did that, it ended up I had some weird issue where my password it messed with my password then because I did a password reset. So then I tried to log into my computer and it wouldn't let me log into my computer because my VPN wouldn't connect. I mean, it was fighting each other. So then I had to call service desk and ended up going into the office. I had to go to an actual location to connect
One of the branches.
without a VPN. Yeah, I had to connect directly through the branch. So then we could actually do everything. And it took about another half hour, 45 minutes to get all that stuff squared away. It's because of Zscaler, a Zscaler update that went in about a month, 3 weeks ago. So Randy had actually noted it in the Teams board that he hasn't been able to log in directly from, log into the VPN directly from the startup screen. He's always had to log in his computer, which is accurate based on what I learned from service desk today. Why they don't tell us these things and why don't they don't revert everybody back? I don't know, but apparently they're
Did
trying
they
to
do an RFC for that change?
I don't know, but my issue is probably partially self-inflicted because I did the password reset and then tried to go back out and log back into the VPN directly, and it wasn't probably a propagation issue where it wasn't all done yet. So, but yeah, what a pain in the butt. So I lost how many hours this morning? So,
yuck. All right.
So with that, I think I'm going to try to go play catch up. I'm going to let you guys go. Carl, if you need anything, let me know. And we do need to talk, Carl. I'm trying to find time for us because we didn't talk last week. So I do want to talk about.
Yeah, I just briefly want to talk about what the discussion is going to be like tomorrow morning for these folks, for the IDC folks.
Yeah, let's. I'll see if I can connect. Put something on our calendar for this afternoon. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let me share my screen. I don't have a ton, but some stuff did come in over the weekend. One thing. And let's take a look at it first.
You were on call this weekend?
I was not on call. Eric was.
Oh, okay.
I think this came in yesterday though, and I was on call, but it didn't page out. So, as soon as Sherwell starts thinking about it, still loading. Close that window. Wow, it's taking a while. Let's do this. Let's refresh. Come on. All right, it had to do with the CPU levels on these two servers. 167 and 168. These are central payment servers. And I'll show you what it looks like. And I think Argo is actually the ones that our monitoring team for them sent us that they noticed that it's consuming a significant amount of processing time of both 167, 168. So when I saw it this morning, I went out to 167. Let me make this bigger. Um, and I'm looking at the processes out here, and I can tell you these are all security scans and security software that is getting the majority of the CPU out here. The CPU isn't at 100 anymore, which is good. It does go to it once in a while. And it's all over the place, but at least it's not pegged out at 100 anymore. Um, so that is 167. It went to 100 there. It has its moments. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna have to be a two-part kind of thing. I know the security team was looking into this this piece with some Cisco bug or something they were talking about. So I have to follow up with them today because I think I remember an email from the week last week or the week before that they put that fix in. So it doesn't seem to have helped. Um, Let me go to the other server. And that is 168. Same kind of thing. Go into the task manager. I drop that down. Um, this one is kind of all over the place too. And look what we have here. Most of it is Cisco stuff and Windows Defender, all the security software. Um,
There was an update for Cisco applications.
it's for their endpoint virus scanning stuff, and there's supposed to be an exclusion piece of it where that team can exclude directories, which they're supposed to be doing for the Argo directories. And apparently that had a bug that was not working properly. So they were working with Cisco to get a fix in. Um, so you
'Cause I,
notice this one's still pretty high. Um, so I will have to follow up with him to see. Um, and I think it was Dan Fox, if I remember, there's an old email. High memory. Based on it, I might assume that the AV solutions are choking on scanning. Um, and there was another follow-up from him, but I don't know where I put that. Selenius. Fox. I don't see it. That wasn't. I don't see it. Let me see if I can find something. Yeah, I don't see it. I will ask him about it today. Um, maybe. Looks like he might be off. Yeah, he's off. So I won't ask him about it today. But I'm going to keep an eye on it today. I mean, there's really not much we can do. Um, you know, for this guy. Oops, wrong box. It looks like they're fluctuating, which is good. I mean, they're not they're not sitting at 100 because this morning when I first logged in, they were sitting at 100 each of them. Um, so I'll just keep an eye on that thing. We did also just get in. Yeah, that's usually how Erica accepts your vacation request. Um, Tuesday, right before our meeting. All right. This came in. It's another one of the mass main ones. It's an internal server error for this fee refund automation. I don't know that this one is a file lock, so we should probably go take a look. Let me make sure. I think I accepted it. Yeah. Okay. So what you would do is for this, it states that it's Service Pro. So we log into Service Pro Production. Not that one. It's the fee refund automation. Q. When it finally decides to come up. Production Service Pro. It's almost done.
Hey, Carl,
Mm-hmm.
beside the CPU utilization,
Mm-hmm.
did you check the network traffic?
I did not. So
Because
you're saying out here, um,
this should be a network. Okay, Ethernet. No, does not look bad.
not a ton.
No, it's okay.
That's 167. Let's look. Yeah, but that's a good point. I didn't look at
No,
this one's all. This one's got a bit. I mean, they should have traffic too. And um, that doesn't look too horrible.
no, no. It looks quite well.
It's just this is just
Okay.
it all over the place. To me, it points to this, but um, the problem the problem with that is we've been going round and around for maybe a year and a half with these folks trying to deal with file locks and stuff and trying to say that we think that some of the virus stuff is causing that, and they keep claiming no. So, yeah, so that battle is continuing. I will check in with that guy when he's back tomorrow, though. This is for DD fee refund automation queue. So we're gonna look at what's out here. Looking for anything that looks horrible as far as control characters. Usually it would be in the additional information. Or if this amount was like $3,000 or $30,000 for a refund, that's something to look at. This was a return to originator. I wonder if that's an amount refund. Who did this one? Somebody from our group may have already caught that. Information populated. Oh, so maybe they didn't have the additional information or something originally? Jackie Jordan Kersey Foundation. Huh. Let's see what's in here. Was canceled. I don't. Something happened there. Somebody came in here. Let's see. We can't really tell. Amanda Everett is the banker or teller. Yeah, it is her. He was Brian White's system. 1004, 1044. She put it in at new status. It came back to a return to originator. I guess, I mean, that looks fine. It's not like he wanted to know what this refund was for, and she didn't have that in there. So we're going to look at this other one. Oh, there's a 2000. Oh, it's a stop payment fee refund.
Carl,
That looks okay.
Carl,
Mm-hmm.
what is the reason that you have to refund money to the customers?
You're losing me. Oh,
For example, there's a refund, but for example, when customers use
you mean associated customers? So,
for the bank, for example, some customer lose money in the ATM, and
oh,
you have to refund that money. Is that?
that would be a different group. We support the ATM software, but we don't support the hardware. That's the retail delivery group, which we do work with too. Um, I work with both. And Kevin's been working both now as I'll be leaving, so he'll be working with them. Yeah, but if something, yeah, they handle all that stuff. So, did I answer your question? I guess I didn't quite understand. If you were talking about tickets or customers, you mean customers
For
calling?
example, this application, the Service Pro, this is for refund, DD fee refund.
Uh-huh. They're calling our customer care folks, more than likely. And that is a whole different group. And in the mornings, you'll notice that, let me find his name. Matt Borner is on. He is from that team. Yeah, he's their support manager. And let's see who he's got. Yeah, he's got a whole team of people here
Wow.
that handle different things from for customer accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not directly talk to any customers.
Yeah.
Our customer is other IT folks per se, or bankers. Uh, so, all right. So I don't. Let me try to. I don't see anything out here that looks goofy. Uh, refund and wait up, but I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Control M, see what's going on there, and see what that SRW is doing. And go to monitoring, Alt Pro. This is why you save it. You don't have to keep typing in your filter. And this would be the SRW. I can find it. There it is. As for tomorrow morning, this one's in effect. So the next one's going to be running at in about a minute here. Let's see. Next, waiting, executing. So they're finishing. The jobs are finishing okay. It appears I don't see anything. Let me check the log directory. Some of these jobs will write out to a log file. Where am I? Oh, that's. Yeah, too many windows open again. I'm working on a bunch of different things. What's I doing? Log files. I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, Control M, SRW. Oh, the mass main log files in our shared directories. Come on, mass main output. No, it's our. Where is that? 2013. I don't see it recent in my list. Okay, so I gotta find it in one of my shortcuts. Shortcuts. It is this guy, but I don't think this one typically. No.
Hey, Carl,
Yep.
maybe it would be a good idea. You could share your shortcuts with us. Those shortcuts you use.
They're all in that document, I think, that I gave you.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think
uh,
they're in here. Or a bunch of them are.
but they are all
Tools,
those
home.
are all the shortcuts you have.
Some of these aren't valid anymore.
Oh, okay, but
When we change servers, but this one is. I mean,
okay,
I'll put this one in chat. Um, this one's from 10.8. A few of them will write actual errors out here. Let me put this in chat. Um, yeah, this is a homegrown program to handle the moving of service requests that bankers do into the system. And sometimes you'll see out here, if I can get to it again, there's log files. Like this guy was from last week, I think. And this is, I think, in an on-call helpful spreadsheet in Teams. Come on. There's some notes on what to look for in here. It's typically this account ID. This is the actual account number. And I think there was an issue with the control character in this record. And I had to put it in the manual review queue, if I remember right. But that's a true error. It's so hard lately because we've got so many file lock issues. So I mean, you can look in here, but like this one hasn't written out since, and it doesn't write a lot. So what I'm gonna do is check that queue. I just want to make sure that this automation queue is either still moving, stuff is getting processed in here. Yeah, it's down to 4 now. So stuff is still moving. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's make sure that the control M job did finish okay at, I think 11:01 it ran. Yeah, every 15 minutes this thing runs. So we'll look at the log. It did run okay. So that possibly was some sort of file locking or a little network glitch. Looks like it might have been network related. But it resolved itself in that 15-minute window. So for these kind of things, you would kind of keep an eye. I shouldn't say kind of. You would keep an eye on the next run of it, make sure it finishes okay. Some of these you have to look for stuff, and that's in that helpful information stuff. There's different things for different transactions to look for. And let's get up. Sign it to me. Was there two of them that came in? Yes, so. Time did this one come in? There was one earlier. Oh, to 11:07. Yeah. Completed. Next run. Next job run. Completed successfully. Closed. See, I don't think we have any more tickets out here, but let's go check.
Um, Carl, if there is no more ticket,
Uh-huh.
I feel a little shame about asking you this. Could you do like a summary of the workflow you follow to resolve this ticket?
A summary
Yeah, uh, like
of
a red run of all the steps. I got
for
miss.
for that particular
I
for
got
which
lost in
one?
some of them.
For the stuff that I just did? For the
Yeah,
ticket I just did?
yeah.
Oh.
Kind of to create this diagram I was trying to make, but I got lost.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can go through it again. So it came in with that particular error. The first thing to do is this one paged out. It's a priority 2. They paged it out. Um, Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't understand. This one must be in some documentation as being to call our team. Well, calling means paging. So, it came up with this. It appears to be network related. So you would go and acknowledge that ticket, so how you would normally, wow. And pretty soon I'm going to have you guys start doing this, start taking the tickets. And I don't know the best way to do that yet, as I stated. If you guys want to just do a round robin and grab them, or, um, so, I mean, you'd go out here and assign the ticket to yourself.
Right.
So that's the first step. Grab the ticket, assign it to yourself. And then in the ticket, let's go back to the email because I already closed it. It's talking about Service Pro requests. And I know that all these mass main jobs are part of Service Pro. So that's another thing. That's the next clue is these mass main jobs are all Service Pro related, majority of them. So then you would go out and log into Service Pro with the Windows startup menu, and go down to the Service Pro launcher. We have launchers for each one of the products. Sales Pro, Service Pro. So here's Service Pro. So you'd click on that and log in. it would bring you to this first screen. So why don't you see if you can see that? Let's try it that way. See if you can see this. You should.
Let me try. I didn't open Service Pro.
Mm-hmm. Let's make sure everyone can get to this because we do get a lot of these recently.
Okay, I'm getting into Service Pro right now. Wait,
All right. It takes a bit.
yeah, loading printers. Okay, um, what is the environment I should choose? Is
Production. You would
product.
definitely go into production for this.
Let me see. There is Prod
Nope,
Mirror
just product. No
Production.
production.
Okay,
Yep.
Production Sales Pro.
Yep.
Okay, let
Prodmere
me.
is another one of the testing environments that is very close to production.
Okay, which bank?
1 and 953 is what we typically would suggest for everyone. So Bank 001, the Northeast 001, and then back office support would be
Northeast 001.
right, and then
Office
953
uh, 953. Back office support default.
support, correct.
Okay, signing in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
See if you see
I'm
this
in.
screen. Okay, and you're seeing all the cues, all these cues here.
Mm, but what do you
That's the
which
desktop.
which tab did you click on? I have Outlook, Sales Management, My Reports, Administration, Utilities.
User desktop, right at the main screen.
No, es lo primero. Primero es eso, luego validación del esquema y de último el
User
proceso que
desktop.
valida los tres.
I have. Oh, I think it looks different.
That look like something like this, or
It comes with several areas like goal progress, announcement, current task, session manager.
let
That's
me.
in user.
Why don't you share your screen? I'll take a look at that. That
Okay, I share my
make
screen.
sure you're in the right area. You might be in Sales Pro. Sounds like Sales Pro.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh wait.
So you have to sign out of there.
Yeah, I did. Mm, Service Pro.
Son las clases.
Yeah, I click on the wrong icon.
It's easy to do.
Una clase, la de, ¿cómo se llama?
Okay, productions.
La
Yep.
de customer, ¿no? Donde tenían los tres campitos. ¿Qué? Unit cell, ajá. Esa unit cell se la pasamos. Ya se validó el esquema. Ahora viene la segunda etapa. Vamos a limpiar
Mm.
caracteres especiales. Después de limpiar caracteres especiales,
Oh,
validamos
my
Oh,
user
good.
desktop
la regla que
looks
tenemos
empty.
en
The
el
kiwi
esquema.
is empty.
Exactamente. Y
Let me
luego
share.
Um,
son dos validaciones, ¿no? ¿Cuál es la tercera?
I am Northeast 001, Office 953, back office. Eh, but my kiwi is empty.
okay, share your screen once. I have a feeling I might know what's going on there.
Ese es un
Okay,
ejemplo
let me share the screen.
I think I may have to request another permission for you guys.
la limpieza, después el otro, la validación,
Um,
y si hay error, vas a
It's an
quitar
admin type permission.
y lo vas a entregar a otra clase.
I can stop
Lo que
and
quiero
then I'll.
hacer es que se mande todo ¿cómo se llama? El, la clase, se pueda
That
validar
brings up a
y
good point. I probably should have you guys drive these meetings more than I do, so we can find stuff like this.
le vas a mandar para,
I don't know.
vamos a
I
hacer
cannot
la limpieza.
Share?
share.
La
No,
limpieza,
It's not
vamos a
sharing.
hacerla.
no. I
You're
don't know
not
why.
you're not being friendly today.
¿Cuáles son? Vas a agarrar,
Um,
vas a
I
recibir
don't know
una
why.
clase de tipo
so
genérica,
you're probably at
genérica,
let me share my screen again. You're probably at, does it say
Uh,
user desktop?
strings, que son los nombres de las
did you see the
variables,
screen? No.
No, I did not. I went and shared mine again.
validar. Y
I
todas las
see
otras
Carlos'
van a
screen.
validar,
Do you?
se van a
Second.
validar.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, now I do.
Agregas
Sorry.
eso
Okay. Now
Ah, yeah, you
you
don't
see.
eso
have
nomás
any of the
para
cues.
dejar errores.
No, it's
Okay.
empty.
Limpio.
Yeah, I know what's causing that.
Luego la segunda
I
Okay.
had to request a different permission for all of you for an additional one for
Okay.
Service
Should
Pro.
I stop sharing
vas a
then?
recibir
Yeah, you can
ahora
stop.
un listado
Okay.
Uh,
de relaciones
let me write down the note so I don't
tienes que buscar de acuerdo a una regla de base
get
de
Service
datos
Pro
esas
permission.
relaciones.
I think it's admin
Entonces ahí sí tú vas a regresar al
for
estado
you
de errores.
guys, folks.
Si quieres puedes ir trabajando con eso.
Okay. Yeah, that's saying that's probably good that I have you guys start walking through some of these because we caught that. um, okay, let's see. So I guess so you would see all the queues, and then the one mentioned in the email was the fee refund automation queue.
Can you share the screen, Carl?
Oh,
I'm not seeing.
yeah, yeah, I didn't. There, no. So
Right.
with all the queues, you would go down to the fee refund automation because that's what it refers to in here. DD fee run automation. So that's referring to that queue. So there it is right there. I see 7 items in the queue. What we did is we walked through these originally, just checking. Typically, if it's not a file locking thing, it'll be an amount that's excessive, like 20,000, or control characters. Um, uh, that's primarily what would cause it. And I don't see anything in that one. That looks fine, of course, because that one's good. Um, this one is a $2,000. I don't think that's an issue. We would be seeing errors every 15 minutes if there was something in a control character field. That's another trigger to me. Um, and that's why I went in and looked at the job to see when it was running. So if you go through the existing queue and you don't see anything that looks strange as far as control characters, the next step would be to go out to Control M from Okta. You know how to do that. BMC Control M. and go out here and look at the All Pro monitors or the viewpoint for All Pro. And you should, I think I had Karina set up one for All Pro. She saved hers. You don't have to do that, but it's easier just to go into it instead of you can add a viewpoint and select All Pro and open it every time. And it's the same thing. It's just you're saving steps by saving it, and then you can save it off as something. But
How did you know which job to look at?
I knew by the fact that it's called SRW. That's another key to look at. Let's close all these other ones. I know that the mass main SRW process is running through these jobs. So those are the ones you would check. Wire transfer, telephone transfer, status code, product stuff, fee refund, close account, CL change, borrowing. We don't see many. I mean, some of these we don't see a lot of. Address change, this is demographics. Sometimes we see stuff with this one. So, and typically these guys are all running every 15 minutes. Some of them only run once a day. This one only run once a day at 3 in the morning. So that's another thing that you guys should be trying to do if you don't know control them very well is, just coming in here and inquiring and find out where the different pieces of information are. It tells you the command line that's running. That's another helpful thing for this particular one. If you looked at, where's it? Fee refund in the job settings. It shows you that it's running fee run automation. So that's where this email triggered from. And it appears to have been a network hiccup for whatever reason. Unfortunately, we can't get much more information than that. um, let's see here. I don't think there's anything. Oh, on the ticket, sometimes they'll include those email attachments, but yeah, so you don't see much in there. Yeah, and they attached the email error. Eventually it'll come up. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I follow when I see an error like that. And I will get you guys access to those queues. I'm guessing team access. I can even probably find it right here. Maybe we don't have that in here though. Sure, well, check partner. And Password Manager Pro and Trust. Unitas, BMC. Looking in here to see if I see anything that. There it is right there. I think that's a piece of it that you need to see those cues.
Pasado de verga.
Workflow management, admin access. And I can verify that with the ITS tool utility. And I believe I signed you guys up for this too.
La pinche Hermione.
It's in the Windows Start menu called ITS tool. Takes a little bit to start up. There it is. So if I look at my network ID, find, I am guessing I will see something that references workflow. It's usually in the MNU pieces, service pro. So I have prod, dev, pilot, prod, test, and train. And then I have workflow admin. Now, Carlos, what's your network ID? Oops.
Oh, okay. It is CA
Mm-hmm.
L
Mm-hmm.
B
Mm-hmm.
E
Mm-hmm.
R
Mm-hmm.
01. Calver 01.
I'm guessing you guys are missing that. Yeah, we'll verify that. Number. Oh, you do have it.
¿Cómo se llama la empresa?
Huh. Okay, so that's not it. I'll look at see if I can find it somewhere in my notes what we need for that. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look. It's yeah, I'll look. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time on that. I'll figure it out. But that'll allow you to see these queues out here and then basically click user desktop and it goes back to all the queues. Do you see the highlight user desktop? So if you went to item search, and if you click user desktop, does it go back to that main page and just show blank?
Let me open the
Why don't you
application again.
close it?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I think there's a permission that I have to give you guys to see the queues. um, yeah, we're at time already. What was this? Time trade, unable to remove colleagues in time trade. That's a ticket that just came in. And I think I mentioned this last week. Whenever we see a time trade ticket that appears to be application related, it has to go to Adam Palmer. So I'll go through that quick. Come on, eventually. And Brian Schultz and time trade. And we don't have any admin capabilities, so and you want to keep this somewhere in your notes that time trade or cloud cards are and maybe I can put this in your support doc. That might um let me put this in your documentation. Time trade and cloud cards scheduling. Good. Are handled by the line of business admin Adam Palmer. Yep, Palmer in the CCB support Sherwell group. And let that auto save. Should I'll save in a couple seconds here if it hasn't already. So I would grab that ticket if I can get to it again. Come on. And I would search for Palmer. And you can search for any group or person. And just assign it to him. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save instead of assign it to me. Palmer. Find him. And he has two different groups that he's working with. He's in the consumer branch banking. Okay, consumer branch banking. Let me change that on your um, there we go. And then do it correctly, you would have to go in and assign him and click save. And it would move it out of our queue. So if I go back up to the top, I shouldn't see anything that's not assigned. Unassigned is 0. So, I think that's it for now. That was all the tickets. This afternoon we can go back and check and see if anybody's made any updates to any of these tickets. The exceptions I know about. I'm not even going to worry about those. Yeah, that sort doesn't work properly. Oh, we'll go back through some of these. Uh, where's all the on hold ones we'll put together. Waiting on security for those. Things we can't do until next week, probably. Removing cash boxes and TCR stuff, but that branch is still open officially until Saturday, I think. So that's all I've got for now. I shouldn't have acknowledged this one, but
Y hay chess con el refri.
um,
Le manda a su cuñado Luis porque
so I think what we'll do this afternoon is I'll leave any tickets that come in that don't need to be handled right away in the unassigned queue. And then I'll have you guys volunteer for who's going to take them or just do one-offs on them. Internal servicer, 1047, 1102. Oh, this is still happening. Something is still happening with this. Okay. So there is something going on with this fee refund stuff. Um, okay. Courtesy. That looks just fine. So it's gotta be this guy. Wire transfer out fee refund? I think what I'm gonna do is move this to manual review and get this out of the queue. When you put it into the manual queue, that forces them to go back and look at that thing. That a return to originator should have, but that person may not be here either. So, so my email, I had one at 11:30. So I will make sure that it doesn't happen at 11:45. Every 15 minutes. That's garbage. Yeah, so it was happening. Outlook sticking it in my other instead of my focused mail. I don't know why it does it. I guess it looks at whether I delete some of this stuff frequently. Uh, yeah, so I gotta be careful of that. So we'll see if another one happens. And so we'll meet again at 2. If you want, we can take questions or ask me to go over something again or whatever. Um, I'm kind of just going through the tickets that come in. Um, and like I said, I'll save off anything that comes in between now and 2 so that I can have you guys start assigning them or assign them to yourself again. But
That sounds good.
okay.
Yeah, I like the idea.
All right.
It'll be great.
All right. We'll talk to you at 2 o'clock.
Okay, Carl.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Bye now.
See ya. Ah,
¿Qué hay, chicos? ¿Cómo andan?
¿Qué onda? Bien, con hambre.
Ah, no, yo sí desayuné.
Tú desde las 6 estás en línea, ¿no? Más o menos.
Sí, sí, me, la verdad sí me está pegando duro esas 2 horas de diferencia.
Pues me dijo Eric que ya pronto, yo creo que en unas 2 semanas, 3 semanas más, ya nos va a mandar a los turnos que nos corresponden. Este, pues me dice que para Corina, pues realmente de 5 de la tarde en delante va a estar muy tranquilo. O sea,
Sí,
después de que ellos cierran. Pero la cuestión es que a ti te van a tocar, Corina, los deployments.
uy,
Este, pero que, como siempre, pues vas a contar con el apoyo de todos, incluyéndonos a nosotros, Corina. No te preocupes.
sí.
Aunque sea de porras, pero pues ahí estamos contigo.
Ah,
Pero sí, me dijo ya que en unas 2 semanas, o sea, esta semana y la otra, yo creo que vamos a seguir iguales, así los tres en el mismo horario, pero ya en 3 semanas, yo creo, ya vamos a entrar cada quien a su horario, pues.
ah,
Entonces yo me imagino que a los stand-ups nada más voy a estar yo, porque es a las 7:30 del tiempo de nosotros. Tú entras hasta las 8, ¿no, Alexis?
¿Es correcto?
Sí, entonces yo creo que los stand-ups los voy a estar yo, pero lo que sí me dijo es que pues si había algo que comentar en los stand-ups, por ejemplo, algo que Corina estuviera haciendo algo, este, pues los
pero,
updates me los pasan a mí y yo se los digo ahí.
pues estaría bien. De hecho, pensé en preguntarle a Eric si es necesario realmente que estos días sí, pues es que quedan entrando a los stand-ups, porque pues, por ejemplo, a los stand-ups entro, pues estoy desde las 6, entro a las 6:30, pues ya ven de que de 7 a 8 pues no tenemos nada más que hasta las 8 entrar, bueno, para
Ajá.
en mi horario, ¿no? Cuando entramos aquí con Carlos, pues para mí son las 8, y estaba pensando en preguntar si pues había manera de que me entrara a los stand-ups o algo, porque la verdad,
Sí,
ya.
yo entiendo. Si quieres lo veo yo con Eric, no sé, o lo quieres ver tú directo, no, no, no hay problema.
Me se va a preguntar ya que me toque la reunión con él,
Ok, correcto.
aunque a la torre no ni me alcanza a hacer desayuno.
Sí, no, pues de hecho, pues ahorita nosotros no estamos prácticamente participando en los stand-up, nada más estamos de oyentes.
Sí,
Ya cuando empecemos a trabajar, pues ya va a haber cosas que se van a tener pues que mostrar en el stand-up, ¿no? Más bien hacer updates.
sí,
Y pues la idea sería, yo creo que lo mejor es de que ustedes me lo pasen, si hay algún update que hacer, o blockers o lo que sea, y yo lo comunico en el stand-up. Porque
sí,
pues que estemos todos, pues, bueno, para Alexis no sería tan pesado porque es nada más media hora más temprano, pero para ti sí, Corín.
sí, sí, son 2 horas.
Pero bueno, también para Alexis, esa media hora pues la puedes usar para desayunar.
Ujú.
¿Cómo la ves, Alexis?
Pues sí, es que la verdad ahorita no estamos participando. O
No,
sea,
no,
sí sería
ahorita no.
bueno preguntarle, oye, pues, ¿es necesario que todos entremos o lo puede hacer solamente Carlos? Le damos si hay updates. Pues ahorita no hay updates, ¿no? Pero si en dado caso, pues tal vez ya cuando estemos en live, pues la única
Sí,
que si no podría, pues es Cory, pero así como tú dices, de que te damos eh, antes de acabar el día, el turno, te mandamos un mensaje con todos los updates y ya tú lo pasas. O si es
Exacto.
algo muy importante, pues ya yo me comunico, yo entro.
Así es.
Sí,
Otra cosa que me comunicó es de que, bueno, yo creo que lo va a hablar con todos, ¿eh? O sea, no es de que me lo haya dicho a mí nada más. Pero pues ya se los comento. Él se los va a comentar después de que, pues también nos va a empezar a asignar tareas aparte de las tickets, ¿no? O sea, tareas pequeñas, me imagino, como
ok.
de entry, ¿no? O sea, tareas, no sé, modificar algún reporte, resolver alguna actualización de algo, no sé. Le iba a preguntar que si vamos a necesitar algún ambiente de desarrollo, pero no, la verdad es que se me pasó de preguntarle. Digo, por algo escogieron que fuéramos de .NET, ¿no?
Sí, así es.
Digo, específicamente de .NET, ¿por qué? Podría, si no vamos a trabajar con .NET, pues podría ser cualquiera, ¿no? Así que yo pienso que sí vamos a tener que desarrollar en .NET en algún momento. Ojalá, no me quiero oxidar. Bueno, chicos, ¿algún comentario que tengan para el grupo antes de irnos a otras cosas?
Pues no, a ver qué nos dice nuestro gato Juan.
Bueno, ándale pues, chicos, los veo al rato.
Sale,
Al rato,
¿Perdón?
sale, cuídense.
Bueno, nos
ah,
vemos.
nos vemos.
Chao,
Bye.
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 que comparen, pues les voy a decir que en el 2024, con Andrés Manuel y con Claudia Sheinbaum ya en la presidencia,